Greetings PLC course. I'm Dr. Kristen Gilbert. I'll share more with you about me personally in our intro video. This is just a tutorial to help you with D2L. Some of you are feeling comfortable with D2L, but I'd still like you to just look at the way my course is laid out. And of course, there's always that gear icon in the bottom of this video where you can speed me up to 1.5. So let's get started. I like to start on this course home right here. We're on the course home because it gives me an overview of the class in its totality. There's going to be a welcome announcement for each module, which typically begins on a Monday. And so every week I expect you at some point during the day on Monday, could be Monday night when you get home from work at 9 o'clock at night or 10. I know how hard it is being teachers and leaders in schools, but look at your course. I'll have an announcement for you here to start the module. The fact that you're watching this video shows that you have already read the first course announcement. Congratulations. Over here is the calendar. It tells you what's coming up, what you have due, when a module starts. There's updates right here. There's no current updates for me, but you may have some if you haven't looked at anything. And there's multiple ways in D2L to get the same information. So up here is your updates as well. Well, I also wanted to show you right here where you choose a course. Remember, you can pin a course. So unpin the ones you just did and pin up this one so that whenever you try to choose a course, it's right there at the top. Okay, so this, as I said, it's the overview. I like to use these buttons up top because it kind of drills you down into what I call the classroom. What you're going to notice is I have a table. The table of contents shows you the overview of the course as it's laid out. So if we start with the course library, what's in the course library? Right here are the general policies that are true no matter what class you're in. And then up here are my course specifics. So you've got the syllabus, you've got the course outline. I suggest that you download the course outline because it really walks you through exactly what you need to do module for module as far as what's due. APA guidelines, you're going to have to write papers, and I expect you to follow APA guidelines. So this is a link to Purdue OWL, Pet Peeves of Writing, read through it. And then this is the discussion rubric that you'll use on post. So when you have a question, I can't remember where something is, check the course library first. All right, let's go to each module is set up with a, think of this as like a chapter in a book that you're working through. So start here. Everything always has a checklist. You can see right here, checklist. And when you click on those checklists, it works you down through what you need to do. Module 2 is discussion only, but module 1, you'll see the checklist is much more robust. Okay, so we go back, we see the checklists in each one. You also have access if there's reading that is not, for example, from your textbook, which most of you, I hope, bought when I sent out the email. If there's reading that's not from the textbook, it's uploaded here. So make sure you look here for the course pack materials that are referred to in the syllabus. This is the assignment submission Dropbox. Remember that or folder it's called. I'll call it a Dropbox. But these typically have your due dates on them. All assignments, unless otherwise indicated, are due at the close of the module, which is Sunday. Makes sense given your work schedules, at 11:59 p.m. If you need an extension, reach out to me. There's nothing worse than you being late, and then 3 days later you email me that you had a catastrophe. If it's a true catastrophe, you're in the hospital and there was no way you could email me, I understand that. But if something happened at your work, I understand that as well. But just shoot me a quick email. You can text, you can call. I've put that information in the welcome video, the welcome announcement, and just let me know you need an extension. Otherwise, it's most usually Sunday, 11:59 p.m. I'll point out that your first grade is due, or your first assignment is due for your introductory video on March 5th, because that is for roster verification. So March 5th, make sure you have your introductory video done. Okay, so as I was working through this, you'll see what you need in each module is located there. This is how you can access discussions. Alternatively, you can go up to discussions. Let's do that now. Synchronous sessions. The synchronous sessions are meant as a way for us to come together as a group and draw on each other's collective wisdom. They replace 2 writing assignments. If you can attend asynchronous sessions, which are already set, clear your calendar if you can, that's okay. But yes, you are responsible for the writing assignment, which is worth 100 points for each session. Attendance at each session and active participation will count as your 100 points and the written assignment. In other words, this replaces the written assignment. So sign up. Let me know how many are coming. If you can't make it at the last minute, that's okay. You'll just do the writing assignment. Muddiest Points form. This is a forum where you will, if you have a question, you can write it down for your classmates and they can respond maybe faster than I can. A question that's course specific, like, hey, I can't find the discussion rubric. Where was that again? Somebody might be online at 1 a.m., knowing your work schedules, and say, hey, it's in the course library. You can look at it right there. If it's something of a personal nature, email me directly. Or, as you know from the welcome announcement, you can call, you can text, whatever works for you. Okay, so back to the content. Everything you need, as I said, will be in the modules. Always start with a checklist. I think that's it. When you try to upload an assignment, you'll see the instructions right there. You just drag the file into it, and you will get a message that says you have submitted your assignment. If you don't get that message, you haven't submitted it. So I've had students in the past say, oh, you know what, I submitted it. There must have been a glitch. I can have IT go in and say, yes, there is activity of a receipt, and I don't know why it didn't show up in your Dropbox, Dr. Gilbert, but the student did. Or, no, there's absolutely no evidence of an assignment being put into Dropbox. So, if you don't get that little receipt that says you have submitted, you haven't submitted. Just know that. All right, I hope this helps you with the course and how it's going to work. I welcome you all. This 8 weeks will go very quickly. As I said, it's reading heavy, homework light, or actually maybe I didn't say that yet, but it is reading heavy. You have an applied project that you'll do at the end, but reach out if you have any challenges, and I look forward to working with you all.